By round of applause, who loves magic?
I
do. Nobody?
I
do. Who loves Kobe? I'll see if we have any Laker fans in the house. You a Laker fan? We got 3P coming up, baby. Ain't nobody gonna stop us. Our next comedy coming up, a very professional lady. Her name is Leslie Berger. It's the burger with everything. And I'm telling you, I'm not just like a comedy. She produces, directs, writes. She is a jack of all trades. Let's give a warm, hearty welcome to Leslie.
All right. Hi, I'm not even going to try to get up on stage. That'll be my whole set. So I'm staying down here. But yeah, I go by Leslie Berger, the burger with everything. Everything on it except you. We can talk later though. But I'm gonna let everyone know, Miss Elizabeth will not have to worry about me, because I'm a clean comic. Okay, I keep it real. You can be funny without being dirty. You know what I'm saying? I think so. Who agrees with me? Yes. Oh my God, only one or two. Even her mother didn't applaud me. But anyways, let me tell you a little bit about myself. First of all, I know when you first saw me come up, you thought, wow, she is one big hot mama. Okay, thank you. And this is not fat, this is anxiety. There's a difference. But I always believe bigger is better. I really do. You know, I like big men with big muscles and a big wallet. That's what I like. But let me tell you a little about myself. I'm an original Californian, believe it or not. Born and raised in LA. And my parents are immigrants. My dad immigrated from the bar up the street, and my mother immigrated from reality. And for the longest time, I thought my mom's name was More Vodka. I love my parents. I really did. Growing up in LA, sometimes we'd have some very hot summers. So, you know, my mom is a little bit more cold. I don't know if you know about Jewish women, though I'm the exception to the rule, because I am not a cold woman. I'm very warm. Okay. My boyfriend will, you know, witness to that. But my mom's just really cold, just very cold. And I remember on hot summers, I'd ask my Dad, would you turn on the air conditioning? He's like, Leslie, no, we're going to save money. Go sit by your mother. You'll cool down that way. That's how cold my mother was. We would gather around her on hot summers. Okay? You know what I love about my mom and dad, God bless them. I don't know if any of you have older parents. A round of applause. Have you found as you got older, the roles reverse? It's like now you're the parent and they're the child. I remember last year, you know, a couple years ago, I was taking my mom and dad up to South Orange County to visit some of their friends. And so I was driving, because my dad doesn't drive long distance and my mom didn't drive anymore. And they start to bicker. I can't stand hollering, complaining and nagging. And I honestly had to say to them, Mom, Dad, will you stop hollering? You continue this, I'll have to pull over. It's just, and God love my dad. He's there for me. He's 91. He's still with me, praise God. And a while back, I was just really sick. He rushed me to the ER. I was so grateful to him. So he's got a walker. He's 91 now. This was maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So he's walking into the ER room, and I'm in so much pain. And he hollers out. He says, nurse, help us, we need help. And they go and grab and put him in the ER room. It's just... Elizabeth's laughing. Oh, yes. But my dad and mom were a little hesitant, because besides doing stand-up comedy, I got into the entertainment business about 8-9 years ago, became an actress, come from a marketing and sales background. And my mother was a bit concerned. She's like, Leslie, you want to be an actress? Why don't you find yourself a nice Jewish lawyer or a Jewish doctor, get married, settle down. I don't want you to become a starving actress. Okay, you're like me, sometimes a little slow. Okay, but I mean, obviously, I haven't been starving. But my dad, he's very supportive, and he'll tell me when you feel down, when you feel low, it's good to have a man in your life who's uplifting and who's encouraging. You know, my dad is that way for me. Instead of telling me, as he did years past, find a real job. How many of you are entrepreneurs, self-employed? Okay, and your parents say get a real job, like you're not working, we're continually working. Well, my dad finally says, Leslie, I believe in your dream. Whenever you want to call, if you feel down, just call me. So I did the other night. I said, Dad, I really got to talk to you. I'm feeling a little blue. And he says, okay, wait, just a minute. Let me take out my hearing aid. Like, why is my dad I don't understand it. But how many married people in the house? I'm so sorry. Single people? Woo! You know what? Let me tell you why I decided to be. Are you single, Elizabeth? Do you have a boyfriend? Yes. Mother, did you know that? How old is he, Elizabeth? How old's your boyfriend?
He's 10.
He's 10, and how old are you?
10.
Oh, okay, so it's not an older man, Mom. So that's okay. But God bless you. Don't ever come to one of these stand-up comedies again. You should not be hearing this filth. Okay? You listen to Berger, okay? Promise?
I didn't know Berger's to talk.
Well, this is an up-and-coming comic. I didn't know Bergers can talk. Yes, this one. In fact, you know, a lot of people used to tease me about my name around your age. They call me all kinds of names, you know, like Cheeseburger and the Whopper. And, you know, I used to have people say, is that really your name? And I'm like, no, it's Patty. All beef patty. Okay. But I've stayed single for a while because I've been reading statistics over the years. 80% of married men cheat in the United States. The rest cheat in Canada. So I'm like, I'm staying single. I have a girlfriend who got married last year. We were chatting on the phone, and she says, you know, Leslie, I never knew what happiness was until I got married. I'm like, fabulous. She says, now it's too late. You know, I think in a relationship, when I'm in a relationship, I think it always should be about what I think and what I believe. I met this one guy, and his first name was Always, but when I found out his last name was Right, I like, forget it, I'm going to break up with you. Just like I broke up with Twinkies again. I love me some Twinkies. It's hard. How many of you love junk food? Oh, come on, there's some fat people out there. Don't tell me some of you don't eat junk food, okay? And please, you don't call us fat. You call someone like me a BBW. Big, beautiful woman. In fact, you can call me an SSW, super sexy woman, okay? But I want to thank you for your time. My name is Leslie. And have a good rest of the evening. And also, if you're on Facebook, go to Keeping It Real with Leslie Berger. I have a talk show that I started. And you two gentlemen, and it's B-E-R-G-E-R, poke me, why don't you, on Facebook. Okay, thank you.
One more time for Leslie Berger, guys. Come on, put your hands